Alright everybody, welcome to my Canny Valley Endurance Guide. So by now I've finished all the amplifiers, so we're finally here ready to place our traps. But before we do, this should be pretty quick, but I got some more updates. Well, first thing, obviously I can't build this one right here, so I can't show you if it's gonna work or not. So what I'm gonna do is, I hope this makes sense, but I'm swapping out my endurance builds from one account to the other. Because, for two reasons. Really, one, just so I can show you guys that these builds work with these amplifiers. And two, is because I don't have enough materials or... really, yeah, I don't really have the materials or the time to just build two Canny Valley Endurances. Especially since mine are pretty big. But, what I'm going to do is... So, I've already started clearing my main account's Canny Valley Storm Shield. Like, I've already cleared this out. Cleared all that on my other account just so I could use those materials on this build. So what I'm going to do is, since this always gets attacked second, on my main account I'm going to rebuild this one and then rebuild these two tunnels so I can prove that they work. Even though, because I did so the video probably hasn't gone up yet, but I did record my Canny Valley Endurance on my main account. But I didn't finish it though, because it's like 3 hours long, I think, to do the whole thing. But I just kind of showcase around what like my old build looked like. So not this one. My old one, I built that one like a year ago, and it has a lot of mistakes. So it's just kind of a, just so you guys can see that what my old build was. It's not exactly the same, but it basically inspired this one. So you guys can see where I made all those mistakes and how I've like improved them on this one. So what I'll do is, on my main account, I'll build this amplifier just so I can get past the first wave, and since this one gets attacked in the second wave, I'll rebuild the tunnel that I showed just to see if it works. Okay. And now really quick, so I know this is frustrating, but we're gonna have to make even more changes, just slight ones though, because of the stupid trap change they made. And I guess I just didn't really know that much about it, and I totally forgot. So in a lot of my builds I use trap tunnels towards, or yeah, what do you call them, timeout rooms towards the end, and that's not gonna work since Husk can only get hit 5 times by, or can only be affected by like stuns and all that stuff, pushing, I think, for only 5 traps. Sorry. So we're gonna have to redo some of them, but it's really easy. So we're in the Storm Shield. This is the west spawn. So originally what I had is this wall was open, and I had a wall right here, so they walked through here, and I had 2 timeout rooms, but that's not gonna work anymore because all of these are tire traps, and then you're just knocking them around. And I also I'm gonna put a sound trap right here, and I think another one right here, something like that. But basically, by the time they get right here, or by the time they get to these 2 tells, it's like they're just, the pushing traps and anything like that's not gonna work anymore. So they're just gonna walk past this wall trap, and that just goes to waste. So what I did is, I'm switching to like zigzag kind of trap tunnels, if that makes sense. So they walk up here. This wall's here, so they go left, they go right, and they go right again, and they go straight. So yeah, it's a pretty simple change. Just one wall. Instead of having the wall right here, we moved it this way, and it's no longer 2 timeout rooms. And I think I also, it wasn't a lot. It was just one, like pretty much one in each trap tunnel. I did make more changes to these amplifiers, but I'll show you guys those when I'm building the traps. Where is it? Okay, actually, now that I'm here, since it's very important that you make these changes before you place your traps, I did make one change. First thing, I think it was on this one. I think I moved this one. I think I placed a wall right here, so when they jump down, they get hit by a trap. And then I placed this little wall right here, so behind it I placed a wall dart, and right here I placed a wall dynamo. It's right here by this ramp. And then, what was the other thing? This, I made it smaller. So originally I had it floor, wall, floor. Just basically extended it outward. But that's not necessary, so I just made this part smaller, right? Just like that. And what was the other change? Okay, so when I ran my endurance build, this was fucking stupid. So what was it? Something with a hotspot Oh yeah, okay, so this one, Amplifier A gets attacked by, on this side, this is a cross spawn, where I'm at. And this one gets attacked by hotspots. So there's one right here. I knew there was one right here, because this one always happens. There's also one up there that doesn't really matter, because you don't have trap tunnels. It's like right here, I think. But another one that really just completely threw me off, because I've never seen this one before, is there's actually a hotspot like right here, and it's so stupid. It just broke everything right here, or on my other account. So I didn't have these walls right here, but I did have traps. So it really just emptied everything out right there. So it's just I hate this side. Like it's a cross spawn. You have no room to build right there. Another room you do have can be destroyed, like whatever you do build right here behind this wall I'm looking at can be destroyed by a hot spawn or hot spots. Sorry, they can spawn up there and maybe even walk on your roofs, which you do have to be careful about. This is why I placed this wall right here. Turns out it actually was right. The ones that were spawning up here can walk this way. Can walk down here, and if your walls, I mean, they might. I think they can walk on this one if this is placed, so don't place this one here. And if you have this one, I'm gonna use a metal wall just in case, right? Because they do go around right here. Oh, it could have been maybe because when I was recording it, I was just looking at, I was trying to show you guys what it looks like, so I was walking around. So maybe that's why they went around. They usually just try to drop down here. Maybe if you place a wall right, 2 walls like this. Yeah, try that. Just in case, make them walk down here and they jump down. Yeah, that should work. But what was I saying? Okay, so since we're leading them to the left right here, all this is blocked off. Oops. This spawn goes over here to the left. Right here. Okay, it's still the same, but what I changed is, like the other one, this wall should have been open, and this wall would be placed right here. So it would be 2 timeout rooms. So let me use wood just to show you what was there before. So this wall wasn't here, and neither was this one. So basically they would walk through here, go through here, and then 2 wall launchers knock them into these timeout rooms. But obviously that doesn't work anymore because of the stupid change they made. So I'm doing the zigzag thingy. So they walk in here. This wall's right here, so they go to the right, go up, then go left, go right, or go up, then go right. And you could, I guess, put walls right here. But I'm trying to leave this one as least as, like, there's only 2 layers. 2 or 3 layers from the amplifier. I did that just so they're more likely to go up here, if that makes sense, instead of just beating through all these layers down here. But yeah, so because of all that crap, like since they're basically immune to the crowd control stuff, don't place pushing chops right here. I'm just doing this just to add it, like so they have to beat through this and then get to the wall behind it. But yeah, so basically don't use timeout rooms anymore, unless that's a spawn. I do think I have 1 timeout room, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll only use timeout rooms, I guess, now in the spawn. And one more other thing is also, what a lot of people do is they place sound walls in their tunnels for propane tanks to drop them, or the propane house to drop their tanks. And that's not really gonna work anymore. You're gonna have to use your, well, it is gonna work, but only if you place them at the front. So like, if you want to put a sound wall right here, and what was the other one? You could also put a sound wall right here. It's not gonna work, like. So the only thing making really good, like making it this far really, is smashers. And by that point, they've probably been hit by more than 5 shots, maybe even like 10. So that's not gonna work anymore. Well, I don't think it should. But let me see. There was one more over here. Amplifier A, or the east amplifier for the east side. Same thing. It's just I'm basically just switching the walls out. So that it used to be like this was open and had 2 timeout rooms right here, but I switched it up. I just make them go up here, go right, go left, just like that, zigzagging. And on this one did have a pretty big change. So I moved this up 1 tile back, but I still kept this there just in case this does get broken by the spawn. I don't know how close it is, but I think it's back here actually. So this shouldn't get destroyed, but in case it does, they don't have to beat through this wall, and then even when they do beat through it, there's a stair right up here, and they'll have to beat through this floor. So this is where the original stair was that I said. Plus, if we did this, I'll set a backup stair. I have 3 backup plans right here. So hopefully that works. But yeah, I just moved it 1 step closer to the north, towards the spawn, so they'll walk up here. And I originally had 4 timeout rooms, but they were symmetrical. So these 2 walls were here before. You remember these ramps? And it said there was a timeout room behind this one, and one right here. And then these guys would walk up here to the left. Like they would walk right here, right there, and then go this way, and then 2 timeout rooms right here. But obviously that's not gonna work anymore. So this is where the new stairs are now. These are where the old ones are. Oops. Place the floor above it, wall in front of it, stair, right? And then I just put 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. They go straight, corner. They go turn right, corner, turn left, and then walk down this ramp. And I saw someone else's video say something about a hotspot in this spawn or something like that. It was either a hotspot or a missed pod. Something about it being right here. So this is kind of empty. So if you see this little cliff right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. Just basically leave that alone. Or I would still place Cannonball Traps just in case this gets destroyed. But yeah, so basically they walk up this ramp. Corner, they turn right, corner. They walk south for 2 tiles, corner, turn left, corner. Go straight again, corner, turn right again, another corner. Basically like, kind of like what I said, zigzagging. Says, I mean, you can't recycle anymore, you can't make timeout rooms anymore. Or you can, but like I said, only at the start. Right? And ultimately, like I said, you can either block this part off or keep it open. And if you do keep it open, and you don't have the southwest amplifier placed, or amplifier D, if you don't have my D placed, if you get attacked from the east side for amplifier C, the southeast one, the one that's I'm looking at over there, if this is open, they can squeeze through here and try to go around. But it's not that many of them though, so just be careful. If you do leave this open, make sure you have some traps. And I think there's 1 more. Oh no, 2 on this one. I'll try to make this as quick as I can. So I think I put this in my other update video, but I lowered this one. I had a stair right here. I really hope I put this in another video because I don't want to take too long, but I had a stair right here and I made him go up, right? So I just erased it just in case the spawn it really is right here. Like there's no point in putting my traps 1 floor up that just spawn is this spawn right here. So I kind of just left this open, but I'm obviously still gonna have traps. And I think I had a timeout room somewhere right here. Oh, this should be blocked up actually. Wait, should it? No, it shouldn't. Sorry. I had a timeout room somewhere around here, but I got rid of it. So I basically lowered everything 1, including the roofs. Well, some of the roofs are still here just so they can, if there is a spawn up here, like I said, so they jump down. But yeah, so no more timeout rooms right here. I don't think there was any timeout rooms up there. There was 1 right here though. I think it was this. Yeah, this one. It was like, so this one, like I said, if you want to have it at the spawn or near the spawn, that's good. Like that's okay. So I have one at the spawn right here, and I think I had one right here, but I blocked it up. See, I put a cone. I removed it, put a cone. Like I used to have a push trap right here, knock him in there, but that won't work anymore. I also think I had a timeout room right here, but I got rid of it. This one, I don't think it had any, but if it did, just remember. Yep, no, I didn't. Just remember, if it's not near the spawn, it's probably not worth using timeout rooms anymore. Just try to do like what I did right here, zigzag. Right? I'm upgrading this just so they don't try to beat through it and walk that way. Like walk over it. But okay, there is 1 more. Like, actually, last one. Okay, so for amplifier C, 2 things. There is a spawn right here, the east spawn, but it's actually way further than I thought. It's actually back here, kind of like a semicircle around the east side of this amplifier. It's like all right here. Right? It's like way further than I thought. So you would actually, I think originally I only put a trap or like a ceiling like around here. You would extend it way further than that. And like I said, if you have this little area open, where was it at? This area open, they can go through here. And sometimes you have, so even if I block this off and some of them are still going around. This should be good. Okay, and then this actual last tunnel was. How do I get in? Alright. So it was right here. What I had is I made him go straight right here. Once again, I just switched the walls. It used to be right here. This was the timeout room. But I switched the walls. So I'll make him go left, go up right, etc. You know. And this one right here. Same thing. The wall was over here. This was timeout room, timeout room, timeout room. So I just shifted the walls over. Every other one. Just make them work. Like make them work towards this. And like down here. And I think that should be it. Oh, one last thing for you. One of these walls got destroyed by one of the spawns, and it was left completely open. It was this one. I still remember in my endurance build for my first account. So this was left open. For some reason, they didn't go through there. Like literally, there's nothing stopping them from just going around, but it was good. All these walls might not be necessary. They spawn. Well, the spawn I got when I recorded the video was this one, and a little bit right here, and right here. So if you want to keep that back there, I'm still gonna keep it back there just in case, but you don't need to. So, oh man, I hope this video isn't long right now. But just for that, I'm gonna split up these videos into two. So I'm gonna build the home base and the north amplifier, and I'm gonna place my traps. I mean, that's what I meant. And then for the next ones, I'll do AC and probably D, and then the northeast one on my main account. So, okay, this is very important. Don't start your build unless you know you have no mistakes, because if you place too many traps, like if you place 100 traps and then you realize, oh man, I made a mistake, you have to tear down all those traps, like all the structures and all the traps, and then you have to rebuild it, and you have to go fix your mistake and then come back and place the traps again. So I really hope I didn't make any mistakes. I'll be pretty mad. So okay, these are the traps I have. If you want to pause it. Broadside. They're all 1 of 6s. This is not how many you need. I'll probably leave that somewhere in the description or comment, but this is just how many I gave myself from my other account. But my best ones are the broadside. Let's see. All legendary perks, damage, crit rating, reload speed, durability. And these aren't the best perks, by the way. This is just what I have. Durability, crit damage, crit rating, reload speed, durability for my tire traps. Crit rating, crit damage, basically one of each, I think, for all of these. Well, I didn't even know that. But yeah, these are my best ones, and also my free strap, all max. But yeah, some of these aren't even like purple, so. And these are the ones I used on my main one, and it works, so you don't really need max traps. You just need a good tech. Oops. Oh shoot, I thought I almost kicked myself out. Okay, but let's get started. Oops. Whoa. I'm trying to think if that's everything else. Oh yeah, I tore this down. I had something like building it right here. I know it can be annoying having to go back and fix stuff a lot, but that's not what these endurances are. I feel bad for people who did recycling builds. Now they gotta change it up. But let's do this. Oh man, I'm gonna screw up, I know it. So, on these 4 walls, we're gonna place a broadside on each one. 4. And on this one, the same thing. These two, there's a chance these two could get destroyed. Like I ran it 3 times. One time that one got destroyed, the second time that one got destroyed, and the third time one of these got destroyed. But you should still be good because we're gonna place traps all around here. But okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Now, I mean, I'm not good with keyboard. I'm gonna put the wrong trap or somewhere. So then you're gonna get 4 dynamos. You're gonna place them on these walls. 2, 3, 4. And then some more back here. just to stop him from breaking out. Trying to break around this way. 4 and 1 right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. I wrote down in my notes about how many traps I needed, and it's not a lot. The most I needed was 40 tire traps. But okay, you don't need a trap there. So let's do the left side first. So, like I said, if you're gonna put sound walls or wall lights, you should probably do it at the start. So I'm trying to. Oh man, oops! I thought I placed a trap down. Okay. I don't think I use. Apparently, I didn't write down the wall launcher. I don't think I'm using it anywhere. Because if I had a choice between sound wall and wall launcher, I would probably do. What do you call this? I would probably do the sound wall. So. Sorry. I gotta make sure I'm using got the right amount of traps. So sound walls, I'm only using 3. So I think it was 1 right here, and the 2 are on the other side. So 1 by the opening. I'm using 5 wooden floor spikes. I think. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Sorry. 1, 2. Okay. Then right here. Okay, wooden floor spike. 1, 2, 3, 4. So because of this effect, the change they did, I guess freeze traps aren't going to be useful anymore. Which actually that saves you a lot of quartz, but I'm just gonna swap it out for wooden floor spikes. I really hope that works. Like, not just it's probably not gonna work just as well because the freeze traps are OP, but hopefully they work good. So on this wall, I'm gonna put pretty much we're just doing a damage build now. No point in recycling them. Cannonball trap, cannonball. Just cannonball wherever you know they can bounce, and then from right here, wall dynamo behind the sound wall. Cannonball. And then there's an empty space right here, and since you can't really bounce it off from that, put a wall dynamo here, and then oops. No, stop it. 2 cannonball traps right here. And then from right here, pretty much all the little stuff is dead. So from right here, I actually switched to wooden floor spikes. You're gonna need about 20 of those. 1, 2, or you could actually still, since these do work for slowing them down. I don't know why I said. Never mind. Okay, I don't know why I thought they wouldn't be useful anymore. I'm stupid. So just swap them out every other one. Actually, for right here, I'll do wooden floor spikes. Cause if anything's making it back here, it's a smasher. I meant the other spikes. Sorry. And if it's a smasher, these aren't really going to be useful. So from right here, from where the amplifier is at. By the way, if you have some floors placed right here, that's okay. Like I said, yours doesn't have to be exactly like mine. But from where the amplifier is at, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Just like that. And then right here, I did them alternating. So let's go back down here. So we're at this ramp. And then from right here, what was it? Wall dynamo right here. Cannonball. Cannonball, right? And then cannonball right here. So right here, I'm leaving this open just so I can walk through here. And place my base right here if I need to. Let's see. If you don't have a recycler or whatever you call them, material thingies, you could probably use whichever one's your biggest one. Honestly, mine's probably this one. And make sure you max it out. And what I mean by that is just max everything out. And if you have the recycling, what do you call it, team perk, you can place your base down and it just gathers mats for you. It's pretty useful. But I think it only gets like 150 at a time, so you have to be next to it. Like, don't think you can it doesn't accumulate over time. That's what I'm trying to say. Like there's a limit and you have to be there to collect it. So just like that. Pretty simple. It's gonna have to be a whole damage build now. Which kind of sucks because I actually liked building like time rooms and crap like that. Like, I don't want to say smart builds, but not just complete damage builds. But from right here, go back at the spawn. There's a chance these two can get destroyed, but it can happen, but it rarely happens. And even if it does, as long as you got traps right here killing them, the traps on there, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. But okay, so right here, I got 2 floor traps, and then right here, I don't know if it's even a good spot, but I'm still gonna do it. 2 tar traps. And let me see. And then, so I'm gonna change my plan from what I wrote down. I'm gonna do alternating. I'm pretty sure this is what people used to do back a long ass time ago. Alright, let me start back down here. 2 freeze traps, 2 tar traps, 2 wooden floor spikes, 2 whatever these are called. Just regular floor spikes, wooden spikes, floor, wooden, floor, and just like that. So let's get down here and let's do the wall traps. So, man, I really hope this is recording. Okay, so wall dynamo here. You won't be able to see it, but just in case this breaks down and they start beating on these walls. Oh, see, I fucked up. Wait, no, I didn't. Okay, I didn't. Okay, make sure you do this before. I mean, you don't really need to, but oh shit, no, I did fuck up. Now I can't place this trap if I want to get out. Alright, well, screw it. So if you haven't placed these traps yet, edit these stairs and then go in here and place wooden, or what are these called, wall dynamos around. This is your backup plan for this one, in case these 2 stairs right here fail, or sometimes they do attacking, but they'll die before they break it. So this is my backup plan right here. So wooden floor spikes, or why do I keep saying that? Sorry, wall dynamos around all these walls. And on these ceilings, I'm actually gonna place gas traps. There's a couple of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These probably aren't gonna be used right here, so you don't have to place those. But I'm betting on some flinger doing some stupid shit and going down here, trying to go all the way around. But you don't need traps here. Yeah, you don't need traps there. So right here also, again, 2 gas traps. Okay, now let's get back up here. Sorry, I got off track. So go back to the wall dynamos. So I got one there. 1, 2, place one right here. And then right here is where you're gonna place your sound walls. So since there's 2 different paths, I'm gonna use one right here and one right here. Because they can always go up to either the left one or the right one. They mostly always go to this left one though. I just have 2 just in case maybe the spawn is right here, so this one breaks, but they still have this one. But as you can see, sound wall with the torch trap. Just the FYI, I'm not a complete expert in this game, so I don't know if that's a good like combination. It's probably a better one that someone else knows, but I just play this game a lot. But even I don't know all this. I like the good combos or whatever. So then, cannonball, right? Right here, you don't really need one, but right here, yeah. Right here, yes. And then right here, actually, yeah, put one right here. Yeah, just put some right here. But on these ones, they kind of like combine with the stairs. I would probably put none actually. But right here, wall dynamo. Because I mean, you can still put a cannonball trap here, but they're just gonna fly away. And then back to this. Cannonball, just like that. right? So it should look something like this. Like I've said before, this is one of my overkill ones. But to be fair, that was back when we didn't have this like trap change. So let's see now. For the last part is the ceilings. So it's about 40 tires, about 25 ceiling electric fields, and it was like 14 gas traps, I think. Which it was actually, I think I already used them all up right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, and I put +6, so that means I probably used 6 over here. But anyway, so this doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but like where you place the traps. But for right here, wherever you got above these wall dynamos, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. So 6 ceiling electric fields right here. Don't place any on that one, or don't place any on. Let me put this on. Don't place any on these 3. No, you can place some on these 2. Just don't place some on that corner right here. You don't really need that. Actually, I don't even know why I have this one. Whatever. Okay. So for the rest of these, it's gonna be the ceiling tire trap, aka the lag trap. This is gonna make your game lag a lot. So if you're playing maybe on maybe one of like the original consoles, or you think your PC might crash, maybe don't use this one, because even my frames dropped to like 20. And this is only with these tire traps. Actually, I have the bouncing traps there too, but yeah, be careful. If you don't, I mean, whenever this one shoots, it drops a bunch of tires and they bounce like 3 times. So this one definitely causes more lag than the ceiling electric field. So just be careful, because you do have to think about that, because a lot of people have problems with endurance crashing. Personally, I've never had a problem with it crashing, but it obviously exists like a problem if a lot of people have it, you know. But yeah, just pretty much tire traps everywhere, except on this one. I just did it because it's higher, like more elevated. And then for right here though, we're gonna switch back to these. Why did it do that? Boy, if you don't get your... Really? This game is stupid. Okay. Ceiling electric fields again. 3, 4, 5, 6. But right here, since it's a ramp, actually, now that I think about it, would that even work anymore? Like usually you put a tire trap on a ramp to make him fall down. Damn, I don't think that's gonna work anymore. I could be wrong, but I'm still gonna do it. I mean, it still does damage, but... And then back up here, ceiling electric field, ceiling electric field. And then pretty much just everywhere inside. Let me do these first. And then right here. I don't think you need any back here. Nothing ever gets back here, but... I'm not gonna place them. Actually, no, I'm not doing it. Okay. Then, wait, let me go back in. So, ceiling electric fields pretty much everywhere inside. But when it comes to spawn trapping them, I prefer the tire trap. It's just a preference. Like, I actually have no clue. I don't know the numbers or anything if this one's better. I just like it more. And before we get started on this right side, we do have... Oh, this is where I put the other gas chips. So, first, on this one, ceiling electric field, just because it reaches... It's higher than 1 tile. It's like 1.5. And then right here... Oops, wrong trap. This is where I place my other ceilings. Because, like, I think I said in one of the other update videos, the little Huskling, they like to sneak in here and start beating on these walls. Like, they're trying to, like, work together with the flingers or something. Like, they break the walls and the flingers sit here and shoot. It's like they're pretty well coordinated or something. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny though. But okay, let's go back to this right side. So as you can see, inside the tunnels, I did ceiling electric fields. Spawn is tire trap. But for right here, since I mean, the tire trap could still work since this is still at the spawn. They probably haven't been hit by 5 traps yet, so I'm gonna still do it right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But from right here, after 6, after these 2 ramps, I'm switching to the ceiling electric field. 2 more. And just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the rest is tire traps. Now, I never upgraded the ceilings or anything right here, unless this is your where you put your base and you get materials from here. If you have the recycling perk on. But I don't really. You don't need to upgrade all this. Yeah, I think that's it for this side. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. No, I definitely messed something up. That's for sure. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know I fucked something up. Okay, before I forget, let's go to the south side. Just right off the bat, let me do this before I mess something up. Sound trap right here. So this is where they're all going to be walking through, and maybe even one right here, just like that. 2 sound walls, because they're either going to come from right here and then walk in front of this one, or they'll still get hit by this one even if they avoid it. But oh, I can't remember how many traps you needed for this one. I didn't write it down. It was probably a lot. It was probably like 50 ceiling tire traps. Which, oh man, this is some bullshit, man. So when I was tearing down my, what do you call them? This part of my main base, I was tearing this part of my endurance build out, and the game completely fucked up. So I tore it all down at once, and like, you know when you break something and the materials go right next to you? Yeah, that happened. Like the materials started coming out of my body. Like that's what it looks like. And all of a sudden they just disappeared. I don't know why. Some stupid bug. So just, I don't know if I'll make a whole video about it, just so people see it, because maybe like 30-second video long, but I do hope people can see it. Like, if you're gonna break down your endurance, don't do it all at once. It was some bullshit. It was like 50 tire traps. Like, that's what, like, shoot, I don't even have them right here. 750, like 350 planks. Yeah, you guys can do the math, but it's some bullshit. But let's go back here. Sorry. So this is one of the spawns. It's a very small spawn right here. So it's actually quite simple. 2, 3, and 1, 2. There you go. That's it for this side. I'll do the ceilings all at once, so I'll come back to this. Yeah, just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So, okay, let me stop being disorganized. I'll do the wall ones first, then floors, then ceilings. So, Cannonball Traps. Oh no, sorry. Wall Dynamos. We're going to place these all right here. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is stopping from trying to beat through this. Then right here, I don't know what you could place right here. You could probably put a wall light. I can't remember if this one gets attacked by smashers or not. But if it does, they probably try to beat through here. So, I mean, if you do a Cannonball Trap, it's just gonna go flying everywhere, like flying away. Let me just do a wall dynamo just to play it safe. All right. Then you don't need anything behind this one. You don't need anything behind this one or this one. So let's make our way up here into the trap tunnel. So as I said before, they kind of screwed up with the crowd control stuff. So what I originally had is like wall launcher here, wall launcher here, wall launcher here, here. You know, place to walk. Damn, did I break some shit down? This looks empty. Damn, I think I did. Oh shit, man. All right, whatever. It's too late. I'm not breaking everything down. But something. Okay. So we already placed the sound walls at the start. At that point, it'd probably been hit by 5 chubs already, or 5 like effects. Because I'm pretty sure the tire chub counts, because it kind of knocks them down. That should count as an effect. So wall launcher, or broadside. But and then on these two, the ones that are kind of hanging, wall dynamos. So 2 wall dynamos near the entrance, and then 2 cannonball traps. And then right here, wall launcher on this one. Broadside here, 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 here. Just like that. And if you want, you can place 2 right here. I didn't place any traps right here on my original one, and like they never like got used. So yeah, it's like that, pretty simple. Cannonball Traps, and then right here. See, this is tricky. So freeze traps won't work in there anymore like I originally had, and putting a freeze trap right here just kind of seems like a bad spot. Like this is not a good spot for a freeze trap. So I'm just gonna go with, man, do we even need a trap here? Screw it, I'm placing this spike. And same thing with like last time. You gotta alternate. So just like this, and then switch to the wooden floor spikes. I mean, you don't have to alternate. I'm just doing this because I feel like it's better, I guess, even though I have no clue if it is. But yeah, so you walk in, floor spike, wooden spike, floor spike, wooden spike, etc. Once again, I never placed any traps back here. It was just kind of open, and nothing happened because of it. But yeah, you don't. I forgot why I placed the wall right here. So tear down. Okay. Now, last thing. This is like the most expensive thing out of everything. Your ceiling traps. So, okay, I'm gonna try not to completely spam it. I'm trying to put somewhere you need them. So first, let's actually start with the inside this time, because I'm trying to make it so you guys don't have to use that many traps. So you for sure need this one, 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 this one. Basically over wherever you made in path, just like that. And then you can put one more right here. But yeah, you don't need one right there. Even though, yeah, if you put one right here, it probably could still hit over here. Since it has a what was it, 3x3 radius, 3x3 tower range. So even if you do put one right here, it should hit the ones right here. But it's probably not worth it. You don't need it. This really should be kind of overkill, or at least I'm hoping it is. Oh man. Oh yeah, oh, right here behind this wall. Where's that thing at? Broadside. Alright, this should be good, this should be good. And then, pretty much what makes all these tunnels is always the tire traps. Or whatever you have at the spawn. I know it seems kind of cheesy, but you do have to spawn trap a lot. So, if I remember, the spawn's like right here. By these 2 ramps going upward, so you probably don't need as many traps as I originally placed. So 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Place one more right here just in case. They probably walk down here instead of down here, but yeah, you probably just need 5 traps right here. Now the main spawn is all the way right here, or a little bit right here, I think. But this part we do have to spam a lot of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't spawn back here, by the way. At least I've never seen a spawn back here. But just in case they do try to come over here, on this one I would actually play ceiling electric fields. I think this one will work. They do have a higher attack speed. So these, just in case they start walking up here, hit them with this. Just 4 of them. And then for the rest of them, switch it back to the tire trap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Alright, you don't need those traps up there. You need this one, this one, this one, this one. I think this is 5 by 2. 6. You don't need these up here. But you do need a line right here. Just like that. This should be enough. Actually, this is probably overkill. Alright, just be careful once again. whatever you're playing on, you don't think you can handle this. You could honestly just do like every other one if you want. Like, just take into consideration that whatever your device you're playing on, if you can handle this. Also, what level your traps are. If your ceiling electric field is better than, or whatever this is, if you're using 130s instead of 106s, you might actually want to do that every other one. Same thing if maybe you got better bricks than mine, because I don't even know these are the best ones. But yeah, so only 5 right here with this spawn. Originally I had more than that, and I guess I kind of paid the price when I broke it down and I got all my materials disappeared. So yeah, just like that. And right here, final touch, gas traps. It's only 1, 2, it's only should be 8, I think. Just like that. I mean, I have no clue how long this video is, so I'm probably gonna end it after I do this one. So, just like that. Well, Dynamos here. For spawn trapping traps. You don't need any traps right here or here. But yeah, just walk in. Remember, recycling builds are pretty much like yeah, they're pretty much obsolete now with a stupid change. I don't know if they'll revert the change, because it is kind of a stupid change. Well, not kind of, it is, but I don't know. Maybe they'll listen to the players, but I doubt that. And maybe they'll change it back. So maybe you shouldn't break your endurance build yet if you have a recycling one. But yeah, this should be, like I said, if you're gonna do sound walls, or to like make the propanes drop their propane tanks, or if you're gonna do trap tunnels or fucking timeout rooms, do this like at the start. But this should be pretty good as the first one. I'm gonna end the video right here, but I'm immediately gonna do that one, just so I don't run out of time. I think I can only record for like 1 hour. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.